the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Break from saying or any money because I ran into issues myself, listening to her. So she wants to, obviously constantly wants to put people down. She just found the target in me. One of the main reasons is because I don't really have time to go on and answer everybody's questions, and when I do go on there and I see all the negative retarded comments, it's not something I really want to care to read anyway, especially when it's about me on my channel. So I've got better things to do than read negative things about me.
You're not fucking dead!
Anything, I've paid my debt to society. Yet there are people that want to continue acting like asses. And one of them is just really especially disgusting. So I don't even want to look at her name, especially on my channel. I may enable it again down the road for a while, but it won't be a permanent thing. I won't continue to constantly answer questions about the sting and all that, because I've lived it, and I don't find any need for me to continuously go back and look at it, because I've done that for long enough, and now I'm trying to get away from that. And
this example is one of the things that had happened to me that made it so I couldn't, well, that was part of why I couldn't think straight. One of my siblings, well, see, I idolized some of my siblings and some others also, and I never should have done that, and I certainly don't idolize them now. But this example is probably one of the most disgusting to me. One of my siblings needed some work done on the house, and so I had a septic business at the time, and I was making good money, and so I took my crew up to their house, up to my sibling's house, and did $700 worth of work on their house, and including paying the crew and all that. And I told them it was a Christmas present. If they want to give me a Christmas present back, then they can give me some homemade macaroni and cheese that they made. And I did the same for another sibling. Went up to their house and I did $700 worth of work, including paying for my crew and even using some of the materials that I had and all that. And I told them if they can make me some deviled eggs. And then another sibling I gave $425 to for heating one of their homemade meatballs. And well, I never saw the meatballs, I never saw the deviled eggs, and I never saw the macaroni and cheese until the following year. My sibling came down with a pot of macaroni and cheese and asked me to borrow $500 so they could get Christmas presents for the kids. So I gave them $500 so that way the kids could get Christmas presents. And I told them the same thing, just make me another thing of macaroni and cheese, and to this day I've never seen the macaroni and cheese. And I told them don't make it take a year. Well, they didn't make it take a year because they still haven't gotten it, so it's been way over a year. That's why Betty's job went the way it did. I sold my house for $8,000 after I had over $60,000 left and went to Nashville. Well, I lost my job today. Actually, I knew it was coming, but I left there on good terms. But I didn't quit. I did get fired. But there's no hard feelings about it because I was ready to stop driving truck anyway. And that was me 10 years ago anyway. And I'm trying to get away from the person I was then. And want people to see me for what I am today.
No, I was kind of watching TV, but I was fading in out and don't even know what the hell I was doing. I was there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. I thought we were dealing.
You're okay, honey. You're okay, honey. I sent you another picture. Did you see it?
That's why I called.
Want people to see me for what I am today.
So,
Yeah.
did you like that one?
It looks so good.
Yeah, just think if you were eating, you could have hot dogs for supper.
I want people to see me for what I am today.
I didn't know you were kind of chubby.
I'm not kind of chubby. That's my love handles.
So I think this is when I started feeling low about myself. Well, because the way that my sister made me feel when I was up there, she had just gotten together with a guy, and because I bought a van that they wanted to buy, they were mad at me, so she kicked me off the land. And the only way that she could keep me off my land and feel safe about it was if I bought Ralph's house. So I wound up buying Ralph's house. But it was like right after I bought Ralph's house was when she told me that I had 30 days to get my building off of her land, or she was going to keep it.
Okay, so what does this have to do?
She started treating me like that, and then with all the using that Ralph was doing to me.
Okay.
And because Ralph and Richard wanted to come in on my business.
Okay.
Before, and I let them.
Right.
And the profit was like, well, the whole job was like $11,000.
Right. I remember this story, actually. I remember it perfectly well.
Okay, but I gotta go through it. I gotta go through it in my head so I keep this all straight. Okay, so we split it 3 ways, and I had to pay all the bills out of that. So I kicked them out of the business, and just did it myself. And after I did that, it made me realize that they tried to talk me into letting him stay in the business with me. And I said no. After I thought about it, I realized that they were only wanting me to be in the business because of all the money I was making, and they didn't really do anything at the job site. It was me and Tony and Paul and Todd, I think, and Randy that did all the jackhammering. And Richard stood there talking to the owner in nice clothes. And Ralph stood off to the side holding the shovel like he was actually going to do something. And at the end of the job, they still wound up with money. And that's when I said I can't do that. Because I still wound up paying the bills. So after that, I thought about it more and more and realized that they just used me more. And I think that's when I started putting things together about how much they were using me, because then it was about being behind $6,000 on the house. Then he was behind on taxes $2,500.
Right.
So that added to it. So
right.
Along the way, everything kept adding up along the way, and they'd keep using me.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't notice it right off the bat until later I would realize it.
Right. Yeah, they were using you. So what does this have to do with you having an attraction to Molly?
I think it was because I started feeling low about myself. And so I know I was feeling low about myself because of the people I was drinking a lot, and the people that I was hanging around was Tony and his friends that he has, which most of them were druggies.
Right. So...
But how do I look to you? I can't go and fucking drink. You gonna think I'm an asshole because I can't go out and drink?
I'm gonna think you're an asshole because you can't go out to drink, you mean? Like go to a bar or something?
Like I can't drink at all.
Yeah, you can't drink at all.
You know, I figure I was making a lot of money. Why can't I share with my brothers and sisters? Because I was the youngest, and I fucking felt obligated that I should. Not realizing how much they fucking cared more about the money than they did me. That's how they were able to take advantage of me and fucking do that shit. And it got to the point where I couldn't handle it anymore, and fucking That's when I fucking left. So I was down to my lowest, and I knew I was down to my lowest, and I fucking had to go. And I didn't know any other way to do it other than just leave.
Ran into your babysitter's basement, idiot.
That was before you ever fucking knew anything about me.
That's right. So stop.
People have fucking accidents. You know that?
Problem.
You understand that, right? People have accidents. Shit happens.
You don't understand what I'm saying, stupid. You're a fucking
idiot. You know how I got in that fucking accident? I took my brother home because I didn't want him walking 25 fucking miles drunk.
Okay.
I thought that I was sober because I had been over 8 hours without drinking.
I've never had anything on my record besides OUI.
Of course, shit you don't want to hear about. You don't want to hear the fucking truth matter. You just want to hear anything that fucking makes you look bad.
It's not the truth. It's blaming somebody else for your behavior, your decision to drive drunk. It's not.
Fucking tell me what's the truth and what's not.
It's irrelevant.
It's my fucking life. I know what happened in my goddamn life. Don't tell me it's not the fucking truth.
It's irrelevant that your brother was having to walk 25 miles. It was his fault.
He should have walked 25 miles.
It was his fault that he was at a place where he shouldn't have been and had 25 miles.
Yeah, well, what you don't hear is I thought that I was sober because I had been a long time without any fucking alcohol. I fell asleep. Don't fucking tell me you know everything. Kiss my ass, you think you do.
Listen.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen one person in this family that listens at all.
And all that. That's not what they think. They're making a fool out of you.
Really? Well,
yeah.
Well, they give me money. I don't give a fuck.
They don't think you're all what you think they're trying to make you out to be.
Well, that's why I'm not relying on it too much.
Yeah, well, you don't listen, never do, you probably never will.
Well, ain't nobody got in this goddamn family is listening at all.
Wow. You should have been...
When my family was stealing money off of me, did they fucking listen? No. Did anybody give a fuck? Did anybody say anything to Ralph or Lori? No. Well, they didn't tell Ralph and Lori that they're not to fucking steal off their youngest brother.
What's that got to do with you now? You stupid enough to do it. You can't blame somebody else.
That's the whole reason, Mom. That's the whole reason I even left things to begin with.
It was always trying to...
Because of them. I know. Everything is my fault. Nothing's Ralph and Lori's fault.
He was trying to buy their love. Well, you can't...
Oh, bullshit. That's what Lori told you. That fucking bitch is a piece of shit. When are you going to see that, Mom?
That's like that girl. You was trying to buy her love and you blew your money on her. You don't buy love. You earn it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So over fucking 30 years, I didn't earn Ralph and Lori's love. They had to fucking steal money off me.
Okay, I ain't gonna argue about that because it don't matter.
Right, because we're talking about Ralph and Lori.
So I'm gonna get off the phone and...
God forbid the two oldest kids never fucking do anything wrong there. They're pieces of shit. They're fucking worthless.
It's like, you live in the past all the time. You don't...
I know, but they live so much in the future.
Living in the past.
Because they can't stand their past.
Like
what they've done to people.
I could live in the past. I could blame your father. I could blame Dale.
Ralph and Lori can't.
I don't live in the past.
Ralph and Lori can't live in the past because Ralph and Lori have used too many people.
Okay, if you want to talk to me, you better come over here because I ain't going to...
Well,
Bye.
I'm sorry. I love you to death, Mom, but you got to realize Ralph and Lori are not angels. They're pieces
I know
of shit.
They're not angels. I don't see Ralph
and Lori are exactly like your ex-husband.
Yeah. All right.
I love you.
Bye.
I hate myself so fucking much for that.
I know.
I really hate reading this chat. Well, I have to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there could be a lot of other things that you don't want to acknowledge in there.
I'm so sorry that you're going through this with me. so sorry that you had to read this shit. So sorry that I wrote this shit. So sorry that anybody in the world had to read this shit.
At the end of the day, I'm glad that it was an adult, even though I'm sure that the last thing that she wanted to do was look at you and hear from you. But if that kept you away from a real kid, then she was willing to do that. And I can understand that.
Told them that I need to apologize to her. Share a twist.
What do you think that's going to do?
It's not going to do anything but at least giving her an apology for the way I behaved.
Do you think that she's going to care?
But she can at least get an apology from me. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm ashamed of myself. No, it's not the person I want to be. It's not the person I even am. It's not the person I am to do shit like that.
But you did.
Yeah, I know I did, and I'm fucking. I can guarantee I paid more than anybody else has ever fucking paid for doing something like that.
And you should. A little bit of it before, but we're going to get started again.
But she's going to be really hard on me. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It's going to be hard on me too. That I don't want to do this.
I know.
It's not like it's an enjoyable thing to hear you cry as you're reading your crime.
I hate even fucking thinking about reading it.
Well, it doesn't last forever. It does come to an end. So we're going to be able to get through it. You're going to be strong. I think it's upsetting to you now because, first of all, it's embarrassing. And then the other thing is, too, is that you're having to acknowledge that you have this sexual attraction to a girl that age and that you meant to do it. All of the things that were said up until this point, and I can tell you it follows through the entire chat log, everything was said by you.
Yeah, I know. It was all my fucking fault, too.
Well, it was your fault, but everything that was said was you.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. You were answering your own questions.
I know. When it comes to fucking disgusting shit, it's gonna be so fucking hard.
Why you brought up how you were molested as a kid. You're trying to look for an out. And say, well, maybe that's why I did it.
Well, I'm trying to look for a reason.
The
why I would
reason
do something like that.
Lorne, I'm going to spell it out for you again.
Look, I know what you're saying. You're saying it's because it was a fantasy of mine. I know what you're saying.
Right.
I know
then
exactly what you're saying when you're saying that.
Then why is your next statement, I need to find the reason, though?
I need to figure out, I want to figure out, why did I have that fantasy?
I'm
okay?
sorry. I don't, fuck, I don't know sometimes, I mean, you know?
You were tripping last night, Lorne. I didn't know what was going on.
You know, Debbie had my head all fucked up yesterday. From one thing to another, and tell me that I'm not understanding what she's saying, that we're not on the same level of understanding, and it's like, what's there to fucking understand? You're interested in me, I'm interested in you. It's not hard to understand. And then here I am thinking that she's going on these dates when she's really not. I just found it out last night from fucking Jamie that Debbie told her that I think that she's going on all these dates and she's not. And the reason I think that, Debbie doesn't tell me any different. She lets me think that. She lets me believe it. Instead of telling me that she's not.
But you just assumed that straight off. Don't you think that's annoying to her?
To women when you're drunk.
No, I don't.
Then why?
No, I don't.
Then why?
But you let it fucking go for so long.
So because.
And you laugh about it the next day. You read it back to me and you laugh about it the next fucking day. I know it's not alright.
So then why would you do it?
Why would you allow me to fucking do it?
Lorne, you cannot blame.
If you're gonna bitch me out about it long, I'm not trying to put the responsibility on you.
Then don't.
I know. All I need from you is to tell me. All I need from you is to tell me it's not alright to do it.
Lorne.
You tell me it's not alright to do it, I'm not gonna do it.
Lorne, you are a grown adult who makes your own decisions. You cannot say, why do you allow me to do anything as if I am controlling you, because I'm not. You have full control over the way you act.
No, you do not understand. I was raised by my mom. What she told me to do, I respect women.
Oh, you respect.
If you tell me if you tell me not to do something, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, really? So these messages are indicative of respect for women.
I was raised by mom. What do you want me to do? I don't know what the fuck to do. Fuck.
I said a story came out with a pedophile priest who gave HIV to 30 young boys. The church forgave him.
I don't.
You want everybody to forgive what you've done without even saying or admitting that you've done anything.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, I fucking paid my debt to society.
Oh,
I'm 5 years in fucking prison. You really think I want to keep hearing about that the rest of my fucking life? No. I'm going to live my life regardless of what anybody likes.
No, that's not true.
Even though if the old fucking Church of God don't like that I'm living my life,
who cares about
it's too goddamn bad because I don't give a fuck about the Church of God.
I'm so glad you never convinced anybody to procreate with you.
Oh, Jesus. More fucking...
Thank God
crap
for
for fucking put-downs. More crap for put-downs.
I wonder how many purchases of wire hangers that you've inspired.
More crap for put-down.
I mean, after the one that your mom bought and fucked up your nose with.
Can't fucking get away from it, can you? I had my words all fucked up. You had me all wound up.
I had you
jerk off for a goddamn 13-year-old.
Yes, you did. You pulled your cock out for her and you lifted it up so she could see the fucking bottom. Then you asked her to see it up close.
This is the last fucking time I'm going to tell you this. I don't ever want to fucking talk about this show again. The motherfucker was 11.
Fuck you, bitch.
Dude, this has everything to do with you. It has nothing to do with anybody else. All they did, from what I can see, and there's a ton of shit out there. From what I can see, they're just taking what you have done and they're talking about it. That's it. So you know what? If you don't give them anything to talk about, then there's nothing.
They're talking about it. They try to contact me. They're fucking sending shit to my fucking family. It's a little bit more than talking about it. Look what you're fucking doing. You're sacrificing you and me because of that piece of shit. Do you want to lose me? This goddamn fucking bullshit with Dan, it better stop now. I don't ever want to fucking hear his name out of your mouth again. Or in a text, or anything. The motherfucker is an ugly goddamn son of a bitch. If you fucking stick up for him one more time, I will hang up the phone. Now, you will not hear from me all night. I don't give a fuck, because you're not caring about my feelings.
Lorne, I will tell him.
You're gonna fucking do it right now. Lorne. I want this motherfucker out of our lives, right now. I'm not fucking waiting. I'm tired of it.
Lorne.
I fucking stressed too fucking much and I'm fucking hurt. All fucking day I've been hurt because of that cocksucker. And I'm fucking tired of it.
Lorne.
Get him in there now.
Lorne, calm down.
No, Ramona, I'm fucking tired of it.
Lorne, I don't want to make a big scene.
I fucking cried to Tony and Wendy tonight because of that fucking cocksucker. Get that motherfucker in there now.
What did you cry to Tony?
Now.
Lorne, what did you cry to Tony and Wendy about?
That fucking piece of shit that you have in your house. I don't want him out of your fucking house. I want him in that fucking room right now. I want you to tell him.
Lorne, please calm down. I don't want to make a scene.
No.
I don't want to make a scene in front of my friends.
You better find a fucking way to tell him tomorrow. That's as far as it's fucking going. If you don't fucking tell him tomorrow, then I'm fucking leaving because I'm not dealing with that fucking bullshit.
Lorne, calm down.
Anymore. I'm fucking so fucking stressed out. You're not caring about the way I'm feeling.
Lorne, I do care.
And you better start.
Lorne, I do care.
You don't because that mother... You haven't told him fucking no! Jesus fucking Christ!
Wait, what did I tell him?
You have not told him no at all! I can't even fucking talk, my voice is so fucking sore.
Lorne, calm down.
You haven't told that son of a bitch no on anything. Anything! The fucking gifts he's giving you, the fucking coffee, everything, it pisses me off, and I tried to tell you. Yeah, you only called me handsome. You didn't call me fucking beautiful. You called him fucking beautiful. That motherfucker is ugly. Ugly! Ugly! To be honest with you about this shit. But you turn around and tell me no. You said this in the conversation. You said this. Fine. I know I said stupid fucking shit in that conversation, okay?
You said
all of it. Don't tell me it's all about you trying to understand what happened to you as a kid. Because all you're doing is you're fucking thrashing me for this shit for 10 years ago. But I'm still trying to deal with it.
That's the
fucking
problem.
Church of God.
You.
Tell me. I want you to fucking tell me right now. Do you want him or do you want me?
You.
Then get his fucking ass in here, in that same room as you, right now, and fucking get him right there with you. And I want you right there and him right there, and I want you to stay there. You what? You want me? You want me? You're not fucking proving that you want me. Happen again. I know how to say no now.
It's not about saying no. She never asked
It's all about
anything.
saying no. Even my
She
fucking
never
counselors, all 3 counselors that I've had, and my psychologist said that I couldn't say no.
Your psychologist.
That's why I got you so bad by my family, because I couldn't say the word fucking no.
You couldn't say no to a little baby?
I couldn't say no to anything at the time.
She was never asking you for anything. You were begging her for everything.
Do you hear what I'm telling you? You're going to fucking lose me if you don't fucking stop. I've had enough of that fucking damn bullshit, and I'm fucking tired of it. You're going to fucking lose me. You need to fucking stop the bullshit. Stop it. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm getting off the fucking phone.
I'd like to know why I was stupid to do that.
Well, like I say,
I'd like to want to know why the cameras were there.
well, as the gentleman explained to you out there at the house, Dateline runs a series called To Catch a Predator.